Have you ever wondered what millionaires are really doing with their money? What's going on behind the scenes, beyond what we see on social media or in magazines? It's not just about flashy cars or big houses. Those are just the surface-level rewards, not the real story. The real secret is how they invest, not how they spend. Their wealth is built on smart choices, not just big purchases. These strategies aren't reserved for the ultra-rich. Anyone can learn and apply them. The doors to financial growth are open wider than you might think. The same principles that build a $10 million portfolio can turn your first 1,000 into 10,000. It's about starting where you are and building step by step. The wealthy don't rely on luck or hidden tricks. They make smart, consistent decisions. They follow proven methods, not get-rich-quick schemes. In countries like the US, with stable markets, the rich don't just stash cash in savings accounts. They understand that money sitting idle loses value over time. They put their money to work, using time-tested blueprints. Every dollar is given a job, a purpose, and a plan. Money is a tool, and when used wisely, it works for you, even while you sleep. That's the power of passive income and compounding growth. The wealthy avoid risky trends and market timing. They play a game of patience and discipline. They know that true wealth is built over years, not overnight. Their focus. Acquiring assets that generate income or grow in value over time. They're always thinking long-term, planting seeds for the future. Think of investing like planting a forest, not just a single tree. Each investment is a seed that with care and patience can grow into something much bigger. We're about to break down exactly where the wealthy put their cash: stocks, real estate, private businesses, and more. You'll see how they diversify and protect their wealth. This is your practical guide, no matter your starting point. Whether you're just beginning or looking to level up, these lessons apply to you. Investing isn't just for Wall Street, it's for anyone ready to learn. Ordinary people are building extraordinary futures every day. The secrets of the wealthy are surprisingly simple. You don't need a finance degree, just the right mindset and a willingness to take action. Today, we'll uncover them, one by one. Let's get started. Your journey to understanding wealth begins now. Millionaire investors play the long game. They're not chasing overnight riches or quick wins. Instead, they understand that true wealth is built slowly, over years and even decades, not in a matter of days or weeks. Their secret weapon is patience. They tune out the daily market noise, refusing to be swayed by short-term headlines or sudden price swings, and keep their eyes on the bigger picture. When markets dip, they see opportunity, not disaster. They know that downturns are a natural part of the cycle and often present the best chances to buy valuable assets at a discount. This mindset transforms investing from a gamble into a predictable, repeatable path to wealth built on discipline and strategy. Diversification is their shield. They spread money across stocks, real estate, private businesses, and sometimes even alternative assets. If one area falters, others can thrive. Risk isn't avoided, it's managed and balanced, so no single setback can wipe out their progress. The wealthy take calculated risks, always weighing potential gains against possible losses, and never betting more than they can afford to lose. They do their homework, analyzing every investment's upside and downside, and making informed decisions based on research, not emotion. Strategic decisions, not gambling or guesswork, drive their portfolios forward. Leverage is another tool, using borrowed money to amplify returns, like taking out mortgages for rental properties or business loans for expansion. This lets them control large assets with less of their own cash, increasing their potential gains while keeping risk in check. If values rise, their returns multiply, but they're careful, only using leverage when cash flow comfortably covers the debt and expenses. The lesson: think long-term, diversify, manage risk, and use leverage wisely. Millionaires don't gamble. They strategize, plan, and adapt. Their approach is disciplined, data-driven, and patient, always focused on sustainable growth. That's how they build and protect wealth for themselves and their families, ensuring financial security for generations. You can adopt this mindset too, no matter where you're starting from. It's not about luck, it's about playing the right game, making smart moves, and staying committed. Start thinking like a millionaire investor, and you'll be on your way to building lasting wealth. Stocks are the powerhouse of wealth creation, and millionaires know it. They understand that the stock market, over time, has been one of the most reliable vehicles for building substantial wealth, outpacing inflation and most other asset classes. But they don't day trade or chase hype. They invest in low-cost index funds and ETFs, like those tracking the S&P 500. These funds offer broad exposure to hundreds of companies, minimizing risk while maximizing long-term growth potential. This gives them instant diversification and a stake in the world's top companies, spreading their investments across industries and geographies for added security. They also own shares in blue-chip companies, think Apple, Microsoft, Coca-Cola, stable businesses with long histories and steady dividends, providing both growth and income. Dividends create passive income, which they often reinvest, fueling compounding growth. This reinvestment accelerates wealth accumulation, turning small sums into large fortunes over time. Over decades, this snowball effect builds massive wealth. As gains generate even more gains in a powerful cycle, millionaires focus on fundamentals: revenue, profits, debt, and market position. Carefully analyzing companies before investing, they buy great companies at fair prices and hold them for the long haul, resisting the urge to sell during market swings. Value investing, popularized by Warren Buffett, is about being a business owner, not a trader. It's about patience, discipline, and understanding the true worth of a company. The goal isn't to get rich quick, but to own reliable, growing businesses for years, even decades, passing wealth down through generations. This disciplined, patient approach is highly effective, helping investors weather market storms and stay focused on their long-term goals. They ignore market fads and stick to proven strategies, tuning out the noise and hype that distracts most people. Compounding and consistency are their secret weapons, quietly working in the background to multiply wealth. Anyone can start with index funds and blue-chip stocks, no matter their background or experience. The key is to invest regularly and let time do the heavy lifting, allowing your money to grow with patience and discipline. Don't chase trends. Build wealth the millionaire way, focusing on what truly works. Own a piece of the world's best businesses and watch your wealth grow alongside them. That's the engine of lasting wealth: steady, strategic, and accessible to anyone willing to start. Real estate is a cornerstone of millionaire portfolios because it's tangible and reliable. The wealthy buy income-producing properties, homes, duplexes, apartments, to generate steady cash flow. Real estate builds wealth four ways: rental income, property appreciation, mortgage paydown by tenants, and tax advantages. They're strategic about location, targeting areas with job growth and rising demand. Every purchase is a business decision based on cash flow and return on investment. Millionaires know you make money when you buy at the right price. They also invest passively through REITs, companies that own income-producing properties available on the stock market. Real estate syndications let them pool money with others to buy large assets. These methods offer diversification and professional management. Real estate works for you in multiple ways at once. It's not just about owning property, it's about building a tangible empire. With discipline and research, anyone can start. Real estate is a proven path to lasting wealth. Beyond stocks and real estate, the wealthy often invest in private businesses for higher returns. Many start their own companies or invest in others as angel investors or through private equity. Owning a business can generate more wealth than any job, offering both income and equity. Angel investors provide capital to startups in exchange for ownership, accepting high risk for the chance at huge rewards. Private equity firms buy and improve established companies, aiming to sell them for a profit. These opportunities require deep research. Due diligence is key. Millionaires scrutinize business plans, financials, and management before investing. They look for hidden risks and only back ventures with strong fundamentals. Private business investing is high stakes, but with careful analysis, it can be incredibly rewarding. It's a major way the ultra-rich multiply their fortunes. Once their foundation is set, millionaires branch into alternative assets, art, collectibles, precious metals, and crypto. These investments add diversification, often moving independently from stocks and real estate. Gold is a classic store of value, used as financial insurance during crises. Collectibles, art, cars, watches, require expertise and passion, offering enjoyment and potential returns. These markets are illiquid, so they're as much hobby as investment. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin attract some wealthy investors, but only as a small speculative bet. They invest amounts they can afford to lose, never making crypto a core holding. Alternatives are about balance and protection, not chasing quick riches. The wealthy use them to buffer their portfolios and enjoy their wealth. It's diversification, with a personal touch. Wealth isn't just about investments, it's about habits and mindset. Millionaires live below their means, consistently spending less than they earn. Frugality is their foundation, not flashy spending. They prioritize financial independence over status. Continuous learning is key. They read, study, and consult experts to stay ahead. They understand their finances and make informed decisions. Delayed gratification is their superpower. They invest bonuses instead of splurging. Compounding rewards, patience, and discipline. They set clear, measurable goals and track progress relentlessly. Millionaires are proactive, acting as CEOs of their own finances. They adjust strategies as needed, always focused on long-term growth. These habits are available to anyone willing to commit. Millionaires invest differently from the average person. While most rely on home equity and a 401k, the wealthy diversify across stocks, real estate, businesses, and alternatives. They're active, not passive, reviewing and optimizing their portfolios regularly. Market downturns are buying opportunities, not reasons to panic. They build teams of experts, advisors, tax strategists, attorneys, to maximize returns and minimize taxes. The wealthy access exclusive deals, like private equity and angel investments. They use good debt to acquire income-producing assets, not for consumption. Leveraging other people's money is key to scaling wealth. Their approach is intentional, strategic, and always growth-focused. You can start investing like a millionaire today, no matter your net worth. The principles are scalable. Live below your means, save and invest consistently. Begin with a diversified portfolio. An S&P 500 index fund is a great start. Set up automatic monthly contributions and let compounding work for you. As you learn and earn more, explore real estate and other asset classes. Invest in your financial education. It's your most valuable asset. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Stick to proven principles, focus on the long term, and never stop learning. The Millionaire Blueprint is available to anyone with discipline and patience. Your financial future is a choice. Start making those choices today. The journey begins now.